Spit it out, lad. I haven't the time to cater to each and every adventurer who passes this way now. Free desserts for the year of the cock! Ah, why didn't you say so sooner? Of course I'll be there, haha. As you can see for yourself, I'm never one to turn down free food. Looks like this theme's gonna be Chocobo. A moment, if you please, my lord. You are not pre-hints one of those esteemed Eorzean adventurers I hear so much about, are you? Well, yes, I am. Ah, what astonishing luck. You see, I'm the Tory Bogyo from distant lands to share with your people our Heavensturn customs. Heavensturn. Unfortunately, I have been finding it nearly impossible to arouse any interest in our festivities. While we are aware, before arriving on your soils, that our styles of celebration differ greatly, never did we imagine that we would be met with such indifference. To the contrary, given that this is the year of the cock, we were convinced your people would embrace us with open arms. After all, Eorzea is home to some of the biggest cocks in the realm. Chocobos. Yet every time I approach the citizens to ask them if they would join me and together usher in a new year with this virile beast, all I receive are mumbled expressions and disapproving scowls as they quickly rush away. I thought the problem was perhaps originated with the fact that I was doing too much telling and not enough showing to remedy this situation. Had this forged. Simply smashing, isn't it? Who would I thought that I would be able to resist the allure of this fine creature? Alas, when I asked passerby if I might present them with the lovely yellow cock, I was met with an irritated groans and affronted gasp. When I invited them to touch this most precious of the far eastern treasures, their response was less than enthusiastic. Rather than risk incurring further offense, I decided to redirect our efforts, instead bring our people together with desserts. And what better way to do so with the crown jewel of far eastern treats, the rice cake. For that to happen, however, we must first find mochi. I don't suppose you're familiar with the practice of mochi pounding. Of course I have. I did this last year. To think you're not the only great adventurer, but also one who is so well versed in the art of mochi pounding. Why, the fates themselves couldn't have arranged a more fortuitous encounter. If the last Heavensturn festival is anything to go by, there's nothing better at bringing people together than rice cakes fresh from the mortar. By distributing these to the masses, we are sure to enjoy the same amount of success. That is why I stopped you, my friend. You see, after my countless failures, I felt it's best for me to retire from the front lines of this campaign and leave it to those who have the charm. I shall lack to advertise our sweets. Perhaps, my good sir, will you help me spread the word? Sure, I'll spread the word of Year of the Cock. I got this narrowed down. Wonderful, simply wonderful. Seeing as I have already dispatched some of my delegates to appeal to the citizens on the upper decks, I would ask that you would use the delightful smile of yours to persuade those down below. Oh, Year of the Cock. No doubt with a realm-renowned adventurer such as yourself advocating us, nothing could go wrong. Haha, I see it already. Throngs of people lining up. Mouths frothing in anticipation for Year of the Cock. Armachi Danakin will be beyond pleased. Oh, there's too many sexual puns. Did I perhaps hear my name? Oh ho! Well, if it isn't Volathis, Zevos, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? The calling of making rice cakes was too great to resist, I take it. Well, that makes 2 or 4 of us, rather. I managed to convince a couple of the Cyclops from the last Heavensturn to assist me once again with the mochi pounding. Assuming you're already agreed to help with both them And you at our side, the Year of the Cock is certain to be a resounding success. As you see, the production of our rice cakes is in safe hands. Now all that is left is to alert the people to the fact that free desserts are on their way. Because we're going to celebrate Year of the Cock. Son of a bitch.